My mom swore she never kept secrets, but after she passed, I found adoption papers for a baby I never knew she had. I was going through her old filing cabinet, looking for insurance papers and boring legal stuff. Mom was always super organized about that kind of thing. She had folders for everything: taxes, medical records, even receipts for appliances she bought 20 years ago. But wedged behind her social security card was this manila envelope I'd never seen before. Inside were adoption papers dated 1985. A baby boy named Michael, born 3 months before my older sister Emma. The birth mother's name was listed as Linda Peterson, and the adoptive parents were some couple in Oregon I'd never heard of. What really hit me was the handwriting in the margins. Definitely my mom's. She'd written little notes like, "Healthy baby, 7 pounds 2 ounces, and beautiful brown eyes." I called Emma immediately. She was at work but picked up anyway. "Did you know Mom had another baby before you were born?" I asked, not even saying hello first. The silence on the other end lasted forever. Then Emma said something that made my stomach drop. She made me promise never to tell you. Turns out Emma had known for years. When she turned 18, Mom sat her down and explained everything. She'd gotten pregnant in college, wasn't ready to be a mom, and made the hardest decision of her life. The adoptive family sent updates and photos for the first few years, but then they stopped responding to Mom's letters. The crazy part was what Emma told me next. Mom had been trying to find Michael for the past decade. She'd hired a private investigator, joined Facebook groups for birth parents, even paid for one of those DNA ancestry kits hoping he might do the same. She kept all his baby photos in her jewelry box, right next to our school pictures. I felt sick thinking about all the times I'd complained about being an only child, wishing I had a brother. Mom would get this sad look on her face but never said anything. Now I knew why. The adoption papers had the agency's name on them, so I called. The lady who answered was super helpful once I explained the situation. She couldn't give me personal information, but she could pass along a message if Michael was looking too. I wrote this letter explaining who I was and how much Mom had wanted to reconnect before she died. 2 weeks later, my phone rang from an Oregon number. "Is this Jessica? This is Mike Peterson. I think you might be my sister." His voice sounded exactly like Emma's, which was weird and amazing at the same time. We talked for 3 hours that first call. He'd been searching for our mom too, but had her maiden name wrong on all his paperwork. Mike drove down for Mom's memorial service the next month. When he walked into the church, I swear it was like seeing a male version of Emma. Same nose, same laugh, same way of tilting his head when he was thinking. He brought his wife and 2 kids, our nephews we never knew existed. The best part was going through Mom's house with him afterwards. He found all his baby photos in her jewelry box, just like Emma said. There was also a birthday card she'd bought him every year but never sent. 28 cards, one for each birthday she'd missed. Mike's adoptive parents had told him his birth mother didn't want contact, which was a complete lie. Meanwhile, Mom thought he didn't want to meet her because the adoption agency stopped forwarding her letters. We'd all been kept apart by people who thought they knew what was best. Now Mike comes over for Sunday dinners and family game nights. His kids call me Aunt Jess and Emma Aunt Em.